Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, these messages are brought to you by Spirit through me. And I never want to ever put in my own personal views or this is all brought to you by Spirit. And this is my life purpose to be a spiritual light coach to you, to others. And I believe that these messages also they resonate for me as well as you. And so, good morning. That it is morning here on the East Coast, and it is Sunday, April 25th. And so, I welcome all of you. And I feel that this is a very spiritual day. I feel like Spirit is wanting to connect with our spiritual the spiritual part of who we are. And I believe that we are in a time today. I feel like there are, and this is just what I feel, that there are these waves of energy. And so that's why week to week the messages change. Sometimes they stay the same. It depends on how long the energy is here. But there are always energies that come for us. I feel like it's pockets of energy, right? Like these messages that are waiting for us, and then when in the divine right timing, that is when we receive these messages and these energies to access our spiritual side. Sometimes it's on the physical, what we should be doing physically in conjunction with our spiritual journey. But today I feel this is a very close to the heart spiritual message coming in. And I feel that this is a very dedicated effort that Spirit is reaching out to kind of pull out to the core, your dedication, your commitment to yourself, to your life's journey, to your path, to your soul, to the map that is created so delicately and intricately by your divine creator for you specifically, okay? And so, as I say all the time, these are collective messages, but they are to resonate with whoever they resonate with. And if you're listening, then some part of this message will resonate with you. And so, without further hesitation, I would like to take a moment to clear the energy, a couple breaths in and out, feeling your energy move, feeling the rising of your shoulders, the rising of your chest as you breathe in and out. Exhaling, letting your shoulders fall, and moving that energy so we can clearly um, soak in the message, whatever this is from Spirit, so we can accurately apply it to our journey today and the days ahead. So thank you, Spirit, for being here. I feel Archangel Michael very strong here today. And I also feel Archangel Raphael, because I feel like there is sort of that we're always healing. We're always on this healing journey where, whether we realize it or not, we have to heal the ouch before we can, how do I say this? Before we can move on to other things in our lifetime, especially if there's a brand new chapter coming, there's new things coming. We have to make room for the new. And so in our everyday paths, our lives, things have to shift and change in our energy, in our emotional body, in our physical body, in our spiritual body, as above, so below. And so today, I do believe this message is really divinely, as always, divinely inspired, but I feel it even more today. So I do want to ask our guides to bring us what the core energy of this message from my Sacred Spirit reading cards. I adore these cards. They are the most beautiful cards. But I'm really feeling a connection to that today. And also to these cards right here, Talking to Heaven. And these aren't just, I use these for when I am giving clients readings for connecting with someone who they've lost or whatever, but these are also readings for our soul, like it's our soul talking to us. So I'm going to be accessing those as well. And I do want to give a shuffle to the cards, but I also want to say that I feel very attached to that soul energy as a collective from you guys, and I feel it intensely today. I feel very much a connection spiritual to all of you. So oops, thank you guys. Okay, so I'm seeing this beautiful tree of life. Isn't it interesting that I picked these as a backdrop today? These are tree of life. This is amethyst, and this is a combination. So I think this is jade and maybe citrine and whatever. But these are like the tree of life, right? So I feel like we need that energy today, that beautiful um, clearing, the beautiful purity of um, spiritual life that is being ushered in by, I want to say, cosmos, the energies, the universe coming in for us today as a spiritual being. And so this is not a surprise to me that the first card that fell out, literally jumped out of the deck, kind of fell to the floor, is living light energy. See the beauty in life and see these trees. This today is such, I get such a so energized by when there's synchronicities, when I intuitively know what to use as a backdrop, or um, what the general energy is today, and then the card picks us. That is the same theme. So it's really cool how that works out. Listen, this is a energy, and spirit wants to talk to all of us about going to the root. Okay, you know how trees, they have roots, and they branch out so far. I was looking in my yard yesterday, my backyard, seeing how far those, I could see them, the branches under the ground, the little, the roots, how they kind of vine out. And so this this energy today is all about that, the tree of life, the where's your life? It's at the root, it's in your soul. That is your light, that is your life source, guys. So I feel like there has been it's raining here today in the Northeast. Supposed to be kind of a washout today for rain. But it reminds me, as I hear it tapping on the window, it reminds me of how our root, our, you could even say root chakra, but I'm saying root as I see it going to the soul. I see us as beings of light. Sometimes the rain, if you say, for instance, you have a fire, like I like to do in my backyard a lot, um, the rain comes and it kind of puts a damper on the intensity of the fire, right? And that's kind of what it reminds me of today, is the tree of life, our innermost source within ourselves, can never fully be put out, guys, because we are eternal beings of light. And that's everybody who has a soul is an eternal being of light, that maybe our bodies can give out at some point, but our soul will live on. And I feel that energy today, like there could be um, those who have crossed over coming through for support and messages today as well. And so I'm feeling that intensity, that it's almost like that kind of curling up by a campfire or a fireplace, and just feeling that comfort, the comforts of home, the comforts of home, which is your soul, which is your inner light, guys. You are your own fire. You are that beautiful, comfortable place where you can be if you're not there already. And so your soul is calling out for you to kind of move everything out of the way, kind of like Moses parted the Red Sea, right? That story. Uh, Allow this energy to move everything out of the way to get to the heart of the matter. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like for some of you, you may have been searching for something, seeking some truth, or searching for something that wasn't really in the right direction. And I feel as if it's time to get to that place, that center in your heart, in your soul. That is where it is. That's where we get to the heart of the matter. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Um, I do believe that I'm going to come back to these cards, but I also believe that there is a need here for our our soul to speak at this moment. And when I say our soul, I mean the general energy. It may hit with some of you directly. It may be a general energy for some of you, but I'm going with what Spirit is leading me to do here. I do feel something very, it's like a thin veil for us. For some of you, I feel that you are able to almost reach out and touch, so to speak, that energy that has been sort of, you haven't accessed yet. It's sort of like a veil, like the veil has thinned between your physical body and your spiritual body, okay? And I feel like you're see, with this card here, I'm just a thought away. I feel like you're right there with your how do I say this? Spirit, help me out. I feel like it's almost like looking into your soul today, and maybe these messages will resonate at a different time, and that's okay. But for those of you who are listening today, I feel like you're sort of looking into almost like a mirror to see your soul, okay? To hear your soul today. And I feel like for some of you, you have lost some loved ones or loved one, and I feel like they're right with you today. I feel like you could just look through that veil and almost see them. And when I say that, don't take this the wrong way. It's an energy, guys. It's an energy, okay? I've had people ask me before, what do? Conjure up dead people? And it's almost like, no, that's not how it works, but I will explain it quickly. The way that this, as far as I know, as far as I know how this works, is I can tap into the energy, or they can tap into mine to sort of bring in these messages for those who need them, for those that they've sort of left their body and left the people they love behind. And so it's those kinds of energies that I feel, and I feel sometimes that there's a resonance between what they're saying and then I'm saying to that person. That's kind of how I feel with this energy today. It's like you are tapping into, you're feeling some sort of energy today that's deep within, okay? And so you're able to resonate with, you're going to hear your soul loud and clear, guys, whether it's today, tomorrow, whenever you hear this, see this video, it's going to be right there, because I'm feeling this very strong sense of sort of coming to an understanding of and an embrace of how life works, in the energetic and physical sense, and that you are coming into an understanding and maybe coming out of some sort of hurt and pain from losing someone, and I feel like you're coming into a greater understanding of that. And so I do believe for some of you, those energies of those people that have passed may come through, and may not be totally specific to everybody, but some of you may tap into that, you may feel it, and you may know who it is. So if that happens, just know that that's their energy coming through for you today. For some of you, it could be animals, it could be pets. I feel a very strong, this morning when I was meditating, I was seeing dogs. I was seeing dogs, and I was seeing a cat, one single cat, black, and I was feeling this sense of their energy right here with us, guys. This goes deep today, so it could get emotional, and I know it will. I know it will. But I want to ask our guides here today, and those who have gone on, if anybody is here that comes through, what message do they have? And I'm hearing um, you don't need to worry, because where I am, it's beautiful, and there's no more struggles, no more strife, no more struggles, and strife is pointless, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is whatever happens here, guys. Whatever comes through, I'm just gonna let it come through because that's what I'm supposed to do. This is my life mission, is my life purpose, and whatever or whoever comes through, that is meant for you to um, relate to. Okay. I also see a tea kettle and it's on the stove. I feel like it's kind of a fixture there always, like someone's grandmother, maybe tea and cookies or coffee and whatever, uh, scones or something like that. I feel like those energies here as well. So let's see what happens with that. Um, I do feel that spirit is here to say, listen, you go way deeper than you think, kiddo, is what I'm hearing. You go way deeper than you think. We have many layers we do within us. We have lots of energy that sort of comes together to kind of, it can cloud our vision. It can cloud our perspective. It can, block our spiritual path going forward. So there's energies that have to be cleared out. And I'm feeling for some, it may hurt. It may hurt. It may be a bit painful emotionally for you but it's very important um, to clear out your energies. And guys, for some of you, this is going to come natural. It's not something you have to get down and say, okay, I'm ready now. Let's do this. It's divine timing as well. Okay. So for a lot of us today, I think we're kind of coming into this closer relationship with ourselves, our internal voice, with our spiritual side. And some of you may just be starting, you may be just learning about spiritual things, and whatever it is, I feel like whatever resonates with you, then that's what you go with. And because we all have different journeys, guys, we all have different paths. The main journey, the main core here is our own internal light, our own internal love for ourselves, for an appreciation for your creator, for creating you. I feel like a lot of you don't even know who you are right now. Like maybe you never really knew, because off the bat you started out with maybe a toxic, being born into a toxic family or something, or kind of toxicity sort of surrounded you as you were growing up, or something to that effect. And I feel like it's time to sort of get down to that and clear it out, because it doesn't belong anymore. Um, I was with somebody yesterday, and I was just kind of feeling, not even trying, but feeling that person's energy. And I was hearing, he's wired differently. Be open to the difference in, personalities and that kind of thing. And so I saw a very interesting, unique thing with this person. I saw an intellect that they don't realize they have. And I saw something really deep, but also very, it was like the spiritual part of this person um, is sort of calling out to the mental part of the mental, emotional, energetic part of this person to kind of align. And oh boy, the power that person can have over anything. Manifestation, excuse me, um, self-empowerment. And by the way, I'm seeing the number 22 today. So guys, this number is important. You might be seeing twos, or you might have already, but if you are, this is personal empowerment. This is deep. This is something that is kind of resonating with your spiritual journey in this moment. That's why we see numbers. I truly believe that's why we see synchronistic numbers sometimes, because in that phase in our life, or that time in our life, it is a very strong connection to a particular energy in that time. So 22, I believe that 22 represents a spiritual calling for all of us. It's time to answer the call is what I'm hearing from Spirit, to answer the call, what our soul is trying to tell us. And there is always in life decisions to be made, and sometimes we just don't know which way to go. But our soul is reaching out, calling out. And so when you see these synchronicities, that's what's happening. And some people believe that it's your angels, your guides. I believe all the above. But I also feel that that number today is significant, and maybe in the coming days. But I feel that it could have even been someone's birthday, 222. And whoever's birthday that is, it could be a loved one who passed. It could be that type of energy that's coming in to say, I'm with you, because you're about to embark on a change. And the change is soulful, spiritual, it's deep. It is a uncovering of your life purpose, and you thought you knew what that was, some of you. But there's something more to it. It's something more to it, and it's coming for you. I'm going to, my next reading, I feel like I should do a pick a card reading. It's a little more personal that way. And I think I might do it based on maybe the theme can be what does Spirit want me to know about my life purpose? And I believe I'm going to do that in the next one. So stay tuned this coming week. But anyways, I feel that this soul, today is very soulful. It's very deep. It's very, some of you may be in, what's that word? Inflection maybe. Looking into your, maybe some things that you have to let go of, and things that you know are there that you're welcoming in as a growth on this, as spiritual growth on this journey, guys. I'm gonna ask my spiritual, this deck here. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. It's because I feel a lot of energy here. I feel a lot of connection to Spirit. And so I'm going to go back to these cards for a sec. I do feel, guys, there is a very strong maternal, wait, what is it? Paternal for male energy. I feel that both energies here, but I feel that very strong grandfatherly type of energy here. That is your guides, but it's also for some of you, someone you've lost. Very manly, very larger than life type of person who is sort of reaching out to say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter who you've been with. You have the wisdom that you need. He's reaching. I feel like his hand is like reaching out, this big grandfatherly type of hand, and saying, let me help you. Let me help you with your inner wisdom. And I feel like this person or this guide has been in your life at some point to sort of guide you, teach you how to do things, maybe teach you how to fish, or teach you how to fix things mechanically or repair things or whatever. But this person or this guide here is here with lots of energy. And I'm telling you, if you guys see owls or hear owls more than usual going forward, it's because it's that energy of wisdom coming in to say, you know what, you have so much wisdom within you and you don't realize it. It's coming though, and you're going to. And I believe some of you with your life purpose, you're going to really emerge as somebody who is either very intuitive, very wise, and all of a sudden you're knowing about certain things that you never realized before. And I feel that some of you, it could be in the background, you in your past, you've been wise like an oracle. You've been maybe even what's the word for that person? I'm sorry. I can't get it right now, but it'll come to me, I'm sure. Shamanic, okay? You could practice earth energy magic type of thing, but it's all in goodness. And I feel like some of you have had that um, that that energy in your past lifetime, where maybe you were with somebody who was a practicing green, I'm going to say green earth witch. I don't know what that is, but I'm hearing it. But I feel like that it was a very spiritual practice that was in your past lifetime or around you at some point, because I'm seeing a very strong person here, very strong energy coming through. Some of you are going to realize you're shamanic, okay, that you have shaman in you, and that might be coming out, and you might be going into a learning in that area. But I feel like it's like um you've been, that part of you's been sleeping, but it's awakening now. I feel it around you. I see like a green energy, which for me, that's why I feel like I was drawn to my Archangel Raphael healing cards today. I feel like Archangel Raphael is here, as well as Archangel Michael here, and other guides with you. Guys, we have energy from the past with us today. We have energy from the past with us today. And I believe that comes through with the energy of people showing who they were, their connection to you. And in our families, guys, as you know, some of you know, soulmates can be anybody. It doesn't mean that they're a romantic partner. It doesn't mean that they're, just romantic or a friend. It could be that you're in the same soul family as, say, your grandfather or your grandmother or anybody in your family like that. Just because you're in a human family doesn't mean that you're soulmates or that you were in other lifetimes together. But so I feel that soulmate energy here as well. And it's very strong and it's very dedicated and it's very committed, whatever this is. I feel that it is coming through in support and in a way that helps to sort of lift you into this transition, this ascension that you're going through. And I feel it's much needed. So I want to ask our soul cards again, what else they have for us. Yeah, okay, before I do that, my eyes were drawn to this card that was at the bottom of the deck. Awakened spirit, desire to change. Yes, yes, yes. That energy is coming in loud and clear and very strong for us today. It's like, yes, it's time. I can go no further on this journey in this direction. It's time to reroute. And I see a path, two of them veering off. One of them goes into sort of like a darkness, like you're not really sure where that goes, but there's another path that leads you to this. Um, it's a path that it's more of like an open field. It's more clear. It feels less treacherous. But the first path that I saw also has a end to it. There's an ending to something. It could be a habit in your life. It could be something that you're trying to get away from that's not good for you mentally, physically. And so your emotional body, your spiritual body and embodiment is telling you it's time for change now. Maybe some of you are trying to quit smoking. Maybe it's a health thing. But I feel this change, and I feel like it comes from the soul. Change takes place when it comes from the soul, guys. When it comes from your authentic you. That's when change takes place. Like I said, it's in that right timing. And I feel as if Spirit is saying here, you really are coming out of the cave or the wherever you've been in hiding. Not that you did it consciously, but your soul's ready to expose what needs to be exposed. And some of that, for like I said, for you is that spiritual learning, that starting expanding on your spiritual path. For some of you, it is a calling to maybe even go into a healing practice, whether it's physical, spiritual, whatever it is. You're going to feel it really deep in these next few, I don't know, I feel like it's like imminent, because I'm really feeling that right now. And I feel as if the reason why people that have passed over are coming through as well is because they now know what they didn't know before about you, about them, that you are a being of light with a special ability to help others on an energetic level. I feel like it's energy healing. This morning I was feeling illness within. I was feeling I needed to send out my healing energy and inviting. That's why Archangel Raphael is here too, because I feel like there was a need to send out that positive energy, that healing energy to maybe someone's pet or animal. Today I was seeing dogs in particular. So sending out that healing energy to all, to, but I was in particular, I was feeling a pet, um, someone's furry friend, someone's furry baby. Uh, but I do feel that that energy was being sent for a reason. And I believe it was because this animal has been, I want to say, not in good health. And I feel like it was an energy that passed over, and that's why I was feeling that animal's energy. And but I was sending out that healing energy because I feel that whoever has this resonates with, whatever animal this is, uh, they're sending energy your way because you were part of their uh, tribe, so to speak, when they were on this earth, on this plane with you. And when I feel that when those energies pass over, they don't just leave, and they were never just part of your life at that time. They will always be. And I feel emotional over this already. I feel it because I feel that some of you are remembering who that was, and you had a special connection to that animal, and like no one else, and that animal and yourself had a very special connection. So I feel that energy now coming in to give this great big warm hug, but also it's like this revitalized energy coming in, guys. It's all these energies. I'm seeing like this, the vastness of these energies coming in to help us get in touch with our soul, to help us get in touch with our life purpose. I feel like these energies coming in, they are vast, and I'm seeing like this huge body of water, an ocean probably, but I'm seeing how vast it is. And when you look out on the ocean, you can't always see, you know, you only see ocean and skyline, so you see where it comes together on the horizon, right? Sky and water. uh but the vastness of this energy and the vastness of your soul, it's like you can't miss it. You can't I feel like you can't escape from whatever this life purpose is that's coming in for you, whatever this calling is that's coming in for you. I feel like for some of you, you have the gift of speaking, uh, good in speaking. Maybe for some of you, it's, I can just say that the energy that's coming in is real. It's authentic. It's you. It's your soul. Before I go on to the Archangel Raphael cards, I'm going to ask one more thing here with this message. I see a grandmother, actually. She could be your mother or grandmother, but I see her. I see her sort of putting her hand on her chest. I feel like she used to do that a lot because that was her feeling the love, feeling something other, almost otherworldly, like an unconditional love. And I feel that she's sort of saying, something is beckoning you, my dear, please listen. And I feel like she's kind of reaching out in those precious, whatever she has around her neck, whatever necklace that is. I personally, I see pearls, but I know for some of you that would resonate. But I feel her energy there, and she's very um wants you to know that that energy is here for you. I do feel as if she is saying pearls are precious, as are you. And always within my energy. You will always be. And so I feel like she's there with you guys, whoever that is for. And whoever, I'm just going to say this as it comes, guys, because this is my gift. I'm not going to hide it. But I do see something like on the stove, like maybe this person baked a lot, or there were pies around, or there was always some sort of something homemade. But that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing this warm energy, not just for those of you who resonate with that, but this can resonate with the energy of comfort, the energy of authenticity, the energy of home, which is you, your soul. Okay? I love how these energies are coming in today with those who have passed. I do. I love it. And I know my own son is here as well. I know he's here. Because I feel him. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And so I believe whoever these energies are, whoever these people are that have passed, for some of you, you may have had people in your life that were stoic and they didn't really say much, but they sure did feel it. I'm telling you right now, I feel it. I feel like maybe you felt like you didn't get enough physical attention from someone who passed, but they're telling you. You have no idea how much I know now that I didn't know then. And I should have been more attentive to your physical needs. I should have hugged you more. I should have showed you affection more. I should have said I love you more. But I feel that whoever that person was, they are here now. And they are really, really bringing in that love. I feel it within my heart. I feel it, a warmth. It is a connection, guys, from spirit, from your angels, from your guides, from those who have crossed over. It is a gathering of energies here now for you. And I feel it so, so, so deep right now. You are never alone, ever. They are always there with us, guys. Spirits, our guides, those who have passed, our furry friends. If it's energy and it's loving and it's familiar, it's here. It's here. And so I do feel that some of you have a very strong connection to the angels. And I feel like there's going to be even more like contact with your angels and then with you, and more wisdom coming in, more of the working with the angels for some of you. I do feel that maybe there's somebody that wears angelic either tattoos or necklaces or whatever it is, something with angels. If that resonates with you, they're coming in. They're right here. They want you to know. We're not just mythical beings. We are real. And we are here with you to bring you further into your own magical self. Okay? Man, there's a lot of channeling today. Woo! I feel that very, very strong. And I'm going with it. That's what I do, guys. And I feel like I channel, you know, when we're in these messages, but when I'm one-on-one with somebody doing a reading or even just talking with them, that's when I channel, because I let go even more and feel more comfortable. So I'm not going to hold back. If I feel a channeling coming through, I'm going to channel it. And that's who I am. And that's why I'm glad that you guys are here with me on this channel. So Archangel Raphael is telling us here that there is increased energy coming in. Okay? And there is new vitalization. I hear it, new vitality. And so Archangel Raphael is here to say all of this energy, this camaraderie here, all the energies that are here with you now. I feel the Ascended Master Jesus energy here as well. I feel Mother Mary here. I feel the energy of Mother Teresa. So there is a very spiritual, energetic community here with us today, guys, or whenever you're hearing this. And I feel it so deeply within my core. I feel them. And I feel that energy reaching out to us and um, sort of promoting inner, uh, our own energy to sort of align with who we are really and authentically, and who we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do, guys. Okay? Archangel Raphael, what else do you have to say, please? Some of you are going to get into a more ancient type of divination with your abilities. Um, I feel that in doing this and during this time, a lot of you are going to be cutting out certain things from your diet that are causing a little bit of health issues and causing you to kind of, it's blocking your energy. And so Archangel Raphael is saying you need to have clear energy when we're going through this transition, or transitioning into a new spiritual modality, whatever it is that you're being called to do. And so I do believe that for some of you, you could be cutting out certain things like coffee. Like for me, I've been really cutting out sugars. And actually, it's almost a miracle because I was a sugar addict. And it's been a while since I've had, processed sugar. I don't go out of my way to buy things like that anymore. And it's made a big difference in my everything. And so I do believe that some of you are going to be cutting out, focusing on cutting that stuff out. And then that opens you up to move further on your journey. So I know that this is long right now. We're 40 minutes in, but guys, I don't feel Spirit is done yet. So when Spirit is done speaking, when our guides are done speaking, when our loved ones are done communicating with us, then I can sign off here. But for right now, I feel a little bit more connectivity that way. And so I'm going to go a little further into the Archangel Raphael message here. And he is saying, thank you for your commitment to protect and love your body, your physical body, because as above, so below. We have to align our body, mind, spirit in order for us to feel whole and complete, and revitalizing that energy and moving forward more clearly in your mental body, in your physical body, in your spiritual body. As I said, I do believe that some of you are maybe going into a ancient divination type of healing modality, something that you are talented and gifted with, and I feel that you're naturally being drawn to. For some of you, I feel like it could be runes. For some of you, I feel like it could be maybe you see visions of scribes, and you can articulate what is on those scribes. It's very ancient, guys, very ancient wisdom, very ancient energy coming in here. And so I feel that for some of you, you could be awakening to an ability to read the lines. Some people are into palmistry. I feel like for some of you, this palmistry isn't just about interpretation of like a reading. I think for some of you, this is a way of identifying almost like Reiki, where you can feel where the energy is blocked. But I feel like by being knowing by someone's hands how to heal them, where their body needs nourishment, and don't ever try to be a physical doctor if you're not. Please don't do that. That's not what I'm saying that this is. I'm saying you have the ability to work with your hands. That is healing for others, and for some of you, for animals. I do feel that healing ability. I feel like some of you may at times feel your hands, if you're thinking about someone who's ailing, or your hands get warm, they get hot, warm, tingly. It could be a sign that you are a healer, guys, a healer. Don't ever, like I said, please don't ever not go to the doctor because you feel that someone can heal you with your hands. Please consult a doctor. I never ever want to promote you not going to a doctor. But I'm saying that this, whatever this is that is coming in for you, it is an ancient practice that was in your in your energetic past lives, and I feel that that is coming back, and it's coming into you through this lifetime. Okay. For some of you, there's a huge pull to understand tarot better, to maybe become a tarot reader, to maybe practice on yourself first. But I do believe that for some of you, there is an interest and a fascination with being a tarot guide. And there's so many tarot readers out there, guys. But I feel that the ones I love and I'm amazed by their knowledge of tarot, but there's some that I absolutely love that are so spiritual with their tarot readings, and they're so guided and connected, and I value them so much. So I feel that some of you are kind of going into learning more about that, but it's in doing so, it applies to you, and as you learn, as you grow into this, I feel that it applies to your life and it's healing for you first. Okay, so I do want to just do a little bit more here with this deck, because I feel like there is a very strong sense of something you've been wanting to do but you didn't feel you could. Maybe for some of you, you want to put out some YouTube, maybe you have a nice voice that sounds angelic and you want to do sort of a guided meditation or something like that. But whatever it is that you guys are being called to do, it's coming. It's coming in. Some of you work with gems and stones, healing stones. There it is. Look. And some of you work with pendulums, and I feel like for some of you that have been doing pendulum work, you haven't quite felt right with it, but there's an energy, there's something coming in that brings you to that place where you feel connected, more connected to it, and understand it more. So I feel like you're absolutely going into something like that. Okay, that's where it starts. That's your launching point, and then you go into something more. I can't get into it right now because this isn't the time. I do feel Spirit saying that's another reading, part of the pick a card reading probably that I'm going to be doing. But I do feel that for some of you, you get the point. There's energies, there's awakenings, you have a life purpose, and knowledge of that life purpose is coming in for you. I do feel ancient wisdom, like I said, coming in for you in these modalities, whatever healing modalities it is, or whatever it is that you feel that you have a fascination with. You go for it. Quench that. You can't quench that thirst, right? For knowledge, for wisdom. I feel like that's how strong this energy is that's coming in for you guys to find your calling. And let me just make this clear. When I say what your calling is, it doesn't always mean it's this big grandiose calling to be a worldwide TED Talk speaker or inspirational motivational person. It doesn't mean that you're a worldwide known author or that kind of thing. Sometimes it can be something like Reiki. It could be anything. It could be doing readings. It could be just volunteering somewhere. It could be even the touch of your hand on someone's shoulder or their hand. It could be a smile. It could be your magnetic personality. Whatever it is, things are being cleared out to make make room for the energy. What was that one quote? It was a saying from one of the movies. Papa got a brand new bag. Okay, so Papa, Mama, whoever you are, you got a brand new bag coming in, and it is going to be eye-opening. I'm telling you that. And you may even find times where you're like, can this be real? Really? Like, I have this calling. I'm supposed to be, whatever it is, what calling it is, it's healing for you first. And then I do believe whatever it is, you will be called into an area where you feel, where it's right. And I'm not saying that's in replacing your career, your job career right now. I'm not saying that's what that is. I'm saying you're going to be finding out more about your soul. And if that does eventually lead to that, then it does. Don't go quitting your job because you're, you know, feeling something like this beautiful second wind almost, okay? Be careful with that. Just know that these messages are for you. They will resonate with you, but you also have to be sensible too about things like that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah. I'm drawing from the energy deck here. This one. Okay. And so the card, I mean, a lot of cards dropped out, but the one that I noticed first was the action card. So there's action being taken, guys. There's action being taken with something in your life, with a calling, with maybe you're done doing what you've been doing and you're moving on to something else. But this is a spiritual calling, guys. This is divine. This isn't like, oh, I'm going to quit my 9-to-5 job or 8-to-5 job and do something. How do I say this? It's I don't feel this is like I feel like this is a spiritual action coming in, like you opening up yourself up. Okay. Again, I'm being asked to remind you to be careful with, you know, I've had moments where I've had extreme, like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this. Like lately, all I want to do is paint on canvas. But I know I have to bring home the bacon. So I can't like quit my full-time job and just paint all the time. I have to have money coming in. That's what I'm being reminded. Spirit is saying, just be mindful of that, please. Because sometimes this energy can be strong and you can feel like I could do anything. I could, you know, I have this newfound realization about who I am soulfully and what I'm supposed to be doing in my life purpose. So go with the flow with the steps that it takes to get there. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us from this deck, guides, please? I want to also say that I do feel people here that have crossed over, and I feel like they're surrounding us, and they're saying, we want you to know we're here. We are banding together, band of brothers and sisters, so to speak, band of energetic energy here around you. You are the fire, you are the flame, you are the inferno, and we're here to support you. And I do, I feel that there is a family, very strong bonds, that someone's really missing, that they're just missing the hell out of someone. And this person is saying, I'm not alone. And you're not alone. I'm with you. And yeah, maybe my body didn't last as long as I wanted it to on earth. But now I'm with you forever. And so I do feel that family type of energy, that coming together as one. And I do feel that whoever this is could have been someone's wife that left father and child, left their body. I mean, she left her body and moved on to another, transition to another chapter in her life. But I feel that her energy is here as she left her footprint. Guys, I'm going to say as they come in. So if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, hey, the energy's here for someone. I do feel as if that was a very tight family unit there. Not just the husband, wife, child, or children, but also with extended members of the family. But she's saying, I'm not alone. I can be with other family members, and I can also be with you still, okay? Whoever this is, she left her body at an age that to some would think is still young, like maybe 30s, 40s, I don't know, or maybe younger. But I'm just, this is not a downer, guys. This is energy coming in to advise you that they're there, and she's very strong right now with this energy coming in. So there is a balance that's needed, guys. There's a balance, right? 20. Look at what I say about 22. Number 22, guys. There is a balance that's needed here in order to move forward on whatever journey it is that you're on, whatever soul life purpose is here for you. There's a balance that's needed. You have to balance something out, and you will be shown what that is. I do feel that maybe some of you haven't been able to get yourself up off the couch for a while, and you need to really seriously, physically, mentally, spiritually balance yourself out by getting up and allowing your intuitive to tell you what you need to do to revitalize yourself. Okay. Like I said, this is a very real, energetic, spiritual, deep down energy that's coming in for you guys. Some of you are tired of the same life, the same relationships with like romantic relationships. And some of you are ready to give up on that because it seems like every relationship you're in, they hurt you or self-sabotage, one of the two. But I feel that where this balance card is coming in, there's something you're not seeing that you're going to awaken to. And it's going to change everything for future relationships with everyone. Friends, family, romance. And I feel that it is divine intervention because you need to make sure that you are in the right place to call in another relationship, because I feel like it's easy for some of you to move from relationship to relationship because, you know, I feel like you're a catch and people are attracted to you, but there's something within yourself that you're not attracted to, and it has to heal. It has to balance out so you can move forward. And when you do, you will be surprised at the miracles that come in and the realizations that you have, and maybe even as profound as going into a field like a counseling or therapist, becoming a therapist to help others find their way out of the darkness, like to be a spiritual light coach like I am, or to help others with relationships, a relationship therapist, whatever it is. I feel that you learn from your past, and you learn from things that have happened, and you're using that energy to bring you to this beautiful place and space. Okay. And space. I said this place and space, wherever it is that you need to be, because I feel like it's a like it's a divine timing for this, and it is a very soulful wake-up call for you. Okay. That's why Archangel Raphael is saying here, right here, that relationships are going to be improving, and you are going to be at the heart of the improvement. And I'm not, what I feel and what I see here is you're the master of your own heart. So that's why I say you're at the center of this improvement and healing within a relationship or a new one coming in. So you'll be in a healthier relationship. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, let's wind this down. And so I'm going to ask for one more card from the energy deck. Thank you. That one went flying. Whew. Gotta get up and get it. Okay. So what, 2 cards? OMG. This is, okay, I'm going to show you. These 2 cards popped out together. Angel of Love, man holding a heart. So what was I just saying about relationships? Don't give up, guys, if you have been searching out or seeking out. So see the white heart on his, near his knee there? I think it's a white heart. That's purification of a heart. Somebody's having a change of heart, or somebody's coming into a realization or purification within their own heart. Guys, I'm not turning this into a love reading. I'm saying that whatever this is, whoever this is, for whoever it resonates to, your heart is changing. It's you're changing perspective. You're growing. You're maturing energetically and spiritually. And so this goes with the relationship card that Archangel Raphael was talking about. This could be man or woman, but it's the angel of love is here to assist, right? So I'm feeling that For some of you, that this man holding a heart could be somebody new coming in. It could be again, this isn't a romantic relationship. It's the energy that I feel for someone's heart who is having a change of heart. That's what I keep hearing, a change of heart. That means this person is changing his or her perspective on what love is, and how love works with giving and receiving, and it being balanced. Okay, that's what I feel here. So like I said, it could be romantic, it could be husband or wife, it could be wife and wife, or husband, whatever, however you want to resonate with it. It could be a just overall revamping, or opening up, or taking the cobwebs out of that heart space and coming into a beautiful space that is filled with just this. It's like this awakening to, oh, a balance in relationship is needed. Maybe I haven't been giving enough, or whoever you're with hasn't been giving enough, and you don't feel like it's balanced. But I'm telling you, that's coming in. It's coming into balance. And right off the bat, I noticed that heart on the knee there. This person is taking action with their own heart. That's what I feel. And whatever comes as on the heels of that, taking action within themselves, will also be an action on the outside, in the physical. So just know that, okay? I just want to end this reading with a thanks to our guides, to those who have come in to share their energies with us, and to say, we are with you. Our energy is here. We were part of you. We're part of you. We were in our physical bodies, and we are now. That never goes away. That soul attraction, that soul connection is here for all of us, guys. The grandfatherly figures, the grandmotherly figures, the wife, the young mother, the animals, all of those sources are here, and I feel it intently. I feel it energetically and spiritually. Guys, we are surrounded with support, and it is amazing how that support is going to help us pick us up and move us on our path to discover who we really are, why we're here, what we're to do, and to go with the flow, and take whatever the doors of opportunity are that are opening for you, to learn to grow into those healing modalities, or the ancient practices, whatever it is. Whoever you are, guys, you are protected, you're loved, you are supported, and there's no greater time than right now to open up to this support from those who have passed, from your guides, from your angels, guys. For some of you, you resonate with Jesus, the Ascended Master. He came in as well. And I do believe that there is a lot of learning that's coming in for you guys. And it's okay to connect with them. It's okay to listen to what your guides have to say, because they're an integral part of your path, your journey. But the core of this journey is you. Excuse me. And so I do want to end this with a thank you to all of you. A thank you for taking the time. A thank you to Spirit, to God, to our angels, to our guides. And just take in a breath before we sign off here. And exhale. And let this be. And so it is. God bless you all. Until next time, namaste.